First play, and Young is going to throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Young. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They go play action. Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Again, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Tremble, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for 2 here. And Young's going to throw for this. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. A great effort right from the snap there on the defensive side from Amari Barno. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And the play fake, and now Heineke. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as this defense were a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. And complete once again to Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First and 10, it's Patterson. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind in the best way to get touchdown.
Mac Hollins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss get us up.
And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall, 31 yards. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action, Heineke. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mac Hollins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It's Young on 1st down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark 31 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Patterson running between the tackles. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Heineke looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Heineke now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down, Heineke. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. And the Falcons have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they have that 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action now. Here's Heineke. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll give it to Patterson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Heineke. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that is caught. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe. So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that. He will push his way down to about the 14. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest. You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down? Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Young. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. To throw, Young. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles. And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it? It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it? It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before. Heineke on first down. Rolling to his left. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off the play fake, Heineke. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here. But that will be how this first half comes to an end. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to have the Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield, right around the 40-yard line. The play fake, now Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Throwing, Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll go again with Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A first down throw for Heineke. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Give to Patterson, running to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Heineke. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. To throw again on 2nd down. Young. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Young looks to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Touchdown! Miles Sanders from 8 yards out. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Heineke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Heineke. That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 4th down, Heineke. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Again, it's Heineke. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Heineke. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Heineke. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Heineke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On 3rd down, Heineke. Hard throw, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll move back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free than what they're trying to get done on offense.
Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Chark, 47 yards. And the Panthers could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Heineke on 3rd and 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll throw again. Heineke. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
True able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Young to throw. He's got a man. That's Marshall. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.